So traffic authorities will be closely monitoring public transport this long weekend amid expectations of huge traffic volumes in various places. The N3 Toll Route Consortium, I beg your pardon, says it's recorded higher volumes heading towards KZN. An increase is also seen on the N1 in both directions. Let's speak now to the Limpopo Transport and Safety spokesperson, Mike Maringa, on how they're getting ready for the couple of days ahead. And Mike, it's great to have you on the program. He joins us via our telephone line. Typically, we know there is huge traffic from Gauteng to Limpopo. How are you preparing things, or how are you preparing for things differently this time around?
Good morning to you. Good morning to the viewers. We have been ready since the 7th when we launched our Arrival Live campaign. The main focus, like you said, being on the public transport. We're looking at buses and taxis because most of our people rely on public transport to commute from Gauteng to Limpopo. We're looking mainly at migrant workers and people who are using the N1 all the way to Bay Bridge and to Sadak. Let me also indicate that we have seen a huge increase of traffic volume since 12 o'clock yesterday. We were checking the number of vehicles that were passing the Transcorp Toll Plaza. Between 12 and 1 o'clock, there were around 1,309 cars passing in an hour. And by 5 o'clock, we were at over 1,600. So in terms of readiness and the stats that we have recorded, you can see that we are very much on the ground. There is visibility, and I can report to you that on that very busy day, which was yesterday when traffic started, we did not record any fatal accident on that busy route. So we are happy with the plan so far. It's a multidisciplinary approach. We've got our officers from Traffic National. We've got our provincial officers. We've got FABs. Who are assisting us. So we are hoping that we will be able to achieve what we said we will do when we launch our campaign to ensure that on this very busy road, there is no fatal accident. But we are still big worried about the roads that connect the N1 after you pass Gurukwan. We have recorded three fatal accidents yesterday, so that's where our focus is going to be. But as far as public transport is, we are happy with their conduct so far.
And of course, this is all happening against the backdrop of the ever-present threat of COVID-19, which has the now ever-so-present aspect of the Omicron variant. Typically, what the procedure entails is interacting with various drivers by handing over a license. You might have seen from some of the visuals we're playing at the moment, people having to take breathalyzers, all of that clear vehicles, excuse the pun, of passing the virus on. How are you considering that kind of threat as, of course, you respond to this demand that we're seeing on the roads?
Look, it's a tough one, but we are working on it. You'll remember 2 days ago we intercepted a bus that was said to be from Cape Town, carrying over 100 people. The bus that is certified to carry 6 people was trying to pass Bulugwane with 101 passengers. It was intercepted. It was detained. Then our main worry, as much as we were worried about the overloading on that bus, we were also concerned about the spread of the virus. When we launched our safety campaign, our Arrival Live campaign, we were with the taxi council. They have assured us that there is no taxi that will leave the taxi rank when the passengers are not sanitized. We were also with the small bus operators. They are also on board. Taxi bus operators, queue marshals. There's no taxi that will be allowed to leave the ranking facility when people are not sanitized and when if ever the bus is overloaded. So we believe that will assist us, and it will also go a long way in trying to ensure that there is compliance. So what we have seen on the road, especially yesterday, when we were busy with our operations, is that there was compliance in terms of how buses and taxis are complying as far as the regulations of COVID-19 are concerned. So we are hoping that this will be the standard going forward, and even when people go back to various destinations, they will still adhere to the regulation.
Well, given the numbers you are seeing at the moment, I don't think you need me to tell you that this is probably the start of a very busy festive season ahead. So there'll be plenty more opportunities to chat. Let me thank you for your time, at least for now. Spokesperson for the Limpopo Transport and Community Safety Department, Maringa, joining us there via our telephone line. Once again, thanks very much indeed.